not funny, Louise.
It's a little bit funny.
It's not even the slightest bit funny. It's only the start of September, Louise. They're not meant to be here yet. Be careful because they come round here.
Yeah, I'm being careful. You're all right. You've got your Crocs on. I'm bare-toed.
Right, you go in first then.
But you've got the head torch.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Are you sure that was in it? Where did you hear one?
Up here.
That bit of wall there.
Yeah. Came in, had my nighttime wee,
And what happened?
and I heard scurrying up the wall.
Guess who's back? Roland's back.
It's not funny, Louise. It's not funny. It's the beginning of September.
It's not funny. No, it's mid-September. It's
Okay, it's mid-September. It's mid-September, but they're not meant to be here by now. And you haven't fixed the bath. We've got the freaking hole over there.
Roland's hatch. When Roland wants to freshen up for his harem of ladies. How many did you hear?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Was it Roland? Big one.
If he's back, that little.
Ain't that little.
You're gonna have to bleep me out, that little bastard.
Good morning, folks. It's a bleak old week, or a bleak old start to the week, certainly here at the cottage. Not only is Roland back, our swallows have moved out, which is a good thing because it means we can do the roof, only the weather forecast is still very much like this for the foreseeable future. So we're not going to get onto the roof, and we're running behind actually because Emily bought quite the contagion back with her when she got back from Rome, and I've been ill for the last 3 days, so we haven't got very far since we last saw you. It is rubbish day. Something tells me rubbish day is about to get a bit more frequent.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, so much rubbish. It takes a good half an hour just to sort it out.
Or
it's crazy.
Rat attractors, as we like to call it.
Yes, and so I reckon I'll be going up, what, every other day?
The bin men won't come out to where we live, so we can't get our rubbish collected here like you normally would. So Emily, normally you go every 2 weeks, isn't it?
Every 2 weeks, yes.
But because it's rat season,
It'll be every week at least.
Every week, yeah, and we're going to get some more durable bins, although they haven't touched it this year yet, have they?
Why? Why? Louise!
Tensions are running high at the cottage this week.
Oh my God! We're going to need some, basically, like asbestos bins or something, metal, then with barbed wire around them, like all sorts of bins.
Teflon ones.
Teflon, honestly.
I'm glad she's going out. She'll be gone most of the day as well, because once a month Emily goes, she travels quite some distance to go and do our big shop where she gets all of our, like, big supply. I don't really know what she gets, but she goes once a month, so she's going to do that today as well, so it's going to take us some time. One of the things that I think might get a little bit overlooked when you're watching someone doing a project like this is how much planning, prep, ordering and all that kind of stuff, oh crikey, is involved. 8 metres. It becomes even more difficult when the weather isn't on your side, because we've got loads of materials and loads of jobs to get on with, but they're all outdoor work and slightly dangerous outdoor work, so doing them in the wind and the rain is not a good idea. So we have the corrugate to finish the curved roof at the front, which I really want to get on and do because it will limit the amount of water that's coming in at the front of the cabin. Not that it matters, we've got a full EPDM roof covering on here anyway, but it's nice to get that done because it will give us a veranda. But I do not have the corrugate to close in this back section, and the winds are getting up and they're getting up fast. So I want to get that done ASAP really. Plus it's another job I'm dreading because it's going to be a frigging pain in the arse. But if I could at least get the corrugate ordered, and then as soon as there's dry spots, we're just going to get these jobs done. This is such a cool space up here though, and it seems a shame to completely close that back section in because it's a great view, but I don't have time to faff around making windows and stuff, and really it's just going to be a storage area. So we just want to get it closed in for at least this winter. So we're just going to sheet it up and get it done because it's going to, the wind generally comes from the west, that direction is west, so that's going to give us a lot of protection from the winds over the winter period. Now before I go ahead and order all that corrugate, because it's not cheap, you know, I just want to make sure I can cut it in a curve. So I've just done a rough curve, and I'm just going to give it a go and see if it's easy to cut, because the old stuff that come off would have been very hard to cut in a nice curve. This is softer, so I'm hoping it's just that little bit easier. I think we can make that work. Hopefully you guys can see that, but I think I'll pretty much be able to do the job. Obviously that's just a rough cut, so if I took my time and drew a nice line, we should be all right. How are we going to do this? I don't want to get scaffolding in here. Bugger. 1.8. Now, I'm not saying we're going to be doing the roof because I'm pretty sure with the forecast it's not likely, but I found a company that do really good sustainable and breathable roof insulation systems. So I just want to get an idea of the size so I can speak to them on the phone, see if we can come up with a design that will work for this building, and at least get a price and a lead time and all that, so that when we are ready, all I've got to do is ring them up and say, yeah, I'll have the order, can you send it? So a little bit of working out to do for the roof. I couldn't get a proper measurement, so rather than going to get a scaffold so I could get the height, I've had to, you know, they say you never use maths from school. Very occasionally you do. Also at school they told us you'd never be in a position where you got a calculator on you 24/7, but it turns out that has happened. Okay, that is everything I've ordered, investigated, lead times, thought about or emailed. It takes quite some time. The next thing, the priority thing we really need to start thinking about is Roland. Emily's just sent a message to the plumber to see if we can concrete back over all this, because at the minute, obviously we can't have, well, we can put the doors back on, but there's a great big gap underneath them, so Roland will be able to get in and out. Plus, there's a gap through here that goes to the exterior side of this wall. Our boiler is going to be on the other side of this wall. I'm assuming I'm going to at least need a cable running under there, so I'll message the electrician, ask him what cable I need, and I'll run that in, and then hopefully the plumber's done and we can concrete that back up and get doors back on here and on Roland Towers. If we do that, at least when we come through this door, so this is the main door to outside of the bathroom, when we come through there in the dark to use the toilet, we know he's not going to be free roaming on this bit before we go into the bathroom, because that is the worry at the minute. Obviously he can still get in. Now he's got his little hatch that he uses, so he can still get in through that hole there, and then he goes into the airing cupboard through there and then climbs up. So I'm going to try and get all this boarded out and block that hole, because I think we're done with plumbing coming through there now. And then, oh, will I send the electric through there? We'll see. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so if I can board this out properly, he can stop coming through there. But the thing is, I don't think he uses the towers much anymore. He tends to use the roof. Now, can you see? Hang on. Crikey. Whee. Weeble, weeble, weeble. So the roof of the bathroom is just this corrugate type sheeting, and I think the rats come up the drain pipe on the side along there, and then they just get in for all of them. So we need to change the roof. Again, weather is going to be a problem. That's a much easier re-roof than that though, so we should be able to get that done. But I am 100% certain that as soon as we manage to evict them from the bathroom, they're going to come for the cabin. So what I need to do ASAP really is get this final side cladded, because at the minute they can still get under the bottom, and all they're looking for is somewhere warm and dry, and if they haven't got the house, then this will be the next best place, and I don't fancy a big nest of rats living under the cabin all winter. There's it. Lovely. Whilst there was a break in the rain, I wanted to bring all those battens over, because at least I can get them all cut to size, because they're all the same length on the back of that cabin there. So if I can at least get them cut today, then when there is a small enough break in the rain, they'll be ready to go straight on, and then we can start cladding it. Right then, last job of the day before there's a fairly big storm coming. So before that rolls in, I want to get some brackets made up. So I think I mentioned it when we were building it. I'm going to get some brackets to support this beam to this beam for all three of the big beams, because this is only held on really by the one bolt at the minute. Obviously these uprights kind of hold it, but it'd be nice to have a bracket across here. Oh, it's windy. So I just need to work out the angles before I take them to be fabricated. I'm not making the brackets out of wood, they're going to be made out of steel, and I'll get them fabricated. But before I do that, I need to give them the angles and the measurements. So we're just going to make up, for these ones, we're going to make up a makeshift bracket out of timber, and then for the other ones that I'll show you that I'm going to need, we should be able to just work them out measurement wise. Now, I appreciate this isn't the most interesting of content that you're seeing today, but I thought, well, mostly I didn't have anything else to film, because as you can see, we're not ready to do any other jobs. Well, not ones that are big outdoor jobs. And I just thought it was worth showing you that at least one morning or one afternoon a week, maybe even sometimes a full day, is spent doing this kind of stuff. But yes, it's not the most engaging of content, I know. Right then, we have our two awkward brackets made. The others I can just draw out and take a diagram in, it shouldn't be a problem. There's no point in me showing you what they are for either, because we're not going to be doing that job for a while. It's just while I'm getting these fabricated, I might as well get those fabricated, and then they'll be here for when I need them. And it'll just be very boring content if I just keep waffling on about doing things that I'm going to do instead of actually just doing something. Emily's back. Oh God, it's windy.
Hello.
Cheers, apple of my eye, light of my life.
Shut up.
We spent all our money?
Yeah, spent it all. That's it, it's gone.
What you
No
got?
more.
Whole boot full of supplies. That makes you happy, doesn't it?
Loads and loads of stuff. Quite windy, isn't it?
Very windy. Snacks?
Yeah, obviously, Louise. I got some good stuff as well. I went all out on the crisp this time.
I'm glad you're back. I need the car.
Why, where are you going?
I need to go and get my brackets fabricated.
Oh, what, from there? Yeah, I just heard that. We need to get back on
Get
that.
the brackets on. The wind is blowing. And then that'll probably be it for today, because thanks to the lurger you brought back from Rome, I feel like absolute crap.
And yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So on that note, we'll see you tomorrow, and we should actually be doing something, I hope.
We will, I'm
We've
sure.
got to get up early. I've checked the weather though. We need to start as soon as it's light. It's going to rain in the afternoon, so I reckon
Of course
we can
it
get
is, of course it is.
done. See you tomorrow. Have you heard Robbo this morning? He's proper gobbing off.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's arguing with a blackbird in his tree over there.
Yeah, you tell him, Robbo.
Either that or he's shouting you for breakfast.
Probably both.
Right, you ready?
Oh, apparently.
Yeah, but look at that sky, it's going to be warm. I know it's cold and early right
Come
now.
on, come on!
And give it an hour, it's going to be glorious sunshine, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's the sound of enthusiasm, that was.
I feel like I need 2 more coffees for enthusiasm, Louise.
Of course you do.
Well, I spoke too soon. I've got a sore throat.
Oh, you feeling poorly, are we?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey!
We go out for a beer, it's so clear when you're here, but we never get near enough. We drink and we dance, you don't give it a chance. Is it really romance you feel? When you're around, we both try to pretend you're just a guy, and I am just your friend. What if all of my love is yours? What if you were the one I chose? Would you throw me like dirty clothes? Or would we last forever? If you are not mine, I'm letting you go. I won't be your backup call.
1194.
1194.
Yep. Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Nice cutting, babe, nice cutting.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so we're going rather well. Cladding is going on. We've got ourselves into a little system. So I'm putting them up, measuring up for the next ones, and Emily's cutting them. And then what I've done is where there's going to be a join, where to, because obviously one strip isn't long enough for the whole thing, I've double battened. So the measurement is the same every single time for Emily for the long ones. And then the little ones shouldn't be far off either. So yeah, we're going good guns. This one's happy because she's had a promotion. Apprentice no more, are you?
No, I'm not fully able to cut things and everything. Cut and measure.
Head of carpentry you are now. Head of carpentry.
Head
This
of
is brilliant
carpentry.
because the roof needs doing on the house. So if you just want to pitch that up.
I don't believe that's carpentry.
No, what is it?
No,
No trusses?
I feel that's just builders, and I'm not a builder. I'm specialised.
You're
Just
specialised.
in cutting.
Cladding.
Yeah, cladding. That's it.
Chief of cladding.
Chief of cladding. Yeah.
No doubt she'll get herself a name badge that says Chief of Cladding. As you can see, there's not a lot of room for filming down here, and we want to crack on. It's about 9:30, and once we get down off the ladders, this should go really fast. So we're just going to concentrate on getting down off the ladders and just crack on. We are off the ladders, that is always a good sign. We're flying. I'm off the ladders, I'm not sure if Emily will be off the ladders just yet. We must be going well because this one's not even been around and counted the boards and worked out exactly what time we're due to finish yet. You've only just mentioned lunch.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel like I'm doing well, and that's only because I wasn't painkillers. Cutting.
Who shouts cutting?
Well, you're by the blade, you should do. You need to let other people know what you're doing, because what if you was
I
like...
can see you was cutting.
You don't know. Common sense just ain't that common, Louise. And sometimes you lack common sense.
Oi, that's harsh. I think that was uncalled for, completely unnecessary.
No, sometimes we're tired and we're poorly, Louise.
Is it better now that you've got like a full job to do though?
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than just passing stuff?
Yeah, it's crap just passing stuff. At least now I've got something to do.
Yeah.
Although-
Integral part, this is.
You
If
are?
you make a mistake, we've got exactly the right number of pieces of cladding.
Have we?
Yeah, so if you make an error, we are screwed big time.
Why would you do that?
Pressure's on now.
No, I like it when it's all the pressure's on you, and then when you cock up, I go, well, Louise, I did tell you.
In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. With the wind blowing through your hair, brings me to my knees. In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. And the look in your eyes makes me feel alive again. Begging, please, come with me. Begging, please, come with me.
I'm putting the last 3 runs on with screws because I need to take these off in a few weeks to run some cables underneath. But we'll get them cut and fitted now, and then when I've done my cabling, I'll also add the rodent mesh that you saw us add last time. I've also popped in a few of these vents like I've done all the way around so that we've got good airflow underneath. And we are 1 run away from being finished, and it has just started spitting. Quick, go, 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 go.
I know, it's getting wet. Right, what do we need? What size?
It's the
It's the long one, though.
No, it's the shorter one.
Oh, shit one it is.
one because you have to cut backwards.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm on an angle. Oh, no, Louise, I got washing out.
That's why it's bloody raining. Some idiot put washing out.
Yeah, but you have to. As soon as there's a little bit of like dry weather, you've got to get the old washing out, Louise.
The minute you do something stupid like this, something stupid like this happens. What was you thinking?
Have you taken my? No, you're lucky. Well, you've taken my measure again.
They're both my tape measures.
No, now that I'm a chief cutter,
Chief chopper.
chief chopper. Oh, wait a minute, you're distracting me. Yeah, now that I'm chief chopper, I get a tape measure.
Of your own.
Yeah, it's this one because it's got lines on it.
My new one.
Yeah.
It's only taken me 15 months to get you to buy me a new one.
Don't make out like I didn't let you get a new one. I go to Screwfix like nearly every other day. You want a new one? I'd have picked you up a new one.
No, you wouldn't. You said, "Oh, I need
Get
that.
down the other
I
end.
need that $5.99 for me holidays." Because you've got another one coming up soon, haven't you?
Right, we said we was going to tell them. You just glassed me right up, didn't you? Where's my glasses, Louise?
What, your safety
Let
glass?
me have them because you're only screwing. Right.
We've got to rip this one down as
Needs
well.
to come to me a smidge. Also, I feel very important having to be the one that does the instructions.
You'll be wanting a flipping clipboard soon, won't you?
Right, cutting.
Cutting, okay. I'm miles away, Bo.
But have you counted for the...
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, you want me to help and participate, and I'll try and help and participate, and this is...
I don't want you to help. You have to help. You're the only person here to help.
I don't want you to help. That's not nice, is it?
What I'm saying is you're not doing me a favour. We're building it together. Right, my end's in.
My end's in.
Yeah. Last cut of the day, you excited?
1441. I'll tell you what, I'm getting good at this tape measuring stuff.
But last cut of the day, you got a few boards left. That means how many mistakes did you make?
None.
Absolutely 0.
Don't say that because you've got one more cut to
Yeah,
do.
you'll be right. And it's looking all right, isn't it?
It is actually, yeah. Yeah, look at it.
It's looking fan-dabby-dozy.
Do you know what? It's
only taken how many months?
to do this last bit. It's good though because the Tyvek is covered, and in a
Yep.
couple of weeks once I've got the mesh in, the cabin will be 100% rodent proof,
It will, won't it?
which is the main thing.
That is definitely the main thing because as we know, it's coming on rodent season, isn't it?
He's back.
Louise!
How do you feel about it?
Not good.
Show me the face that it makes you do. So we've still got a big enough gap here to be able to work on this wall when the time eventually comes.
Yeah.
We're going to get this last board on, aren't we? And then Emily's going to mow the lawn if the rain holds off for just another hour.
On.
Just in case anyone's wondering why we're bothering to clad this when we're going to bring corrugate down and close the backing. We're not bringing the corrugate all the way down to the ground. It's just going to come so far down because obviously we still need to work on this wall at some point. And I don't want corrugate, it would end up dropping about here. And I think I've explained before, we want some air circulation between these two buildings. Because if it was right up to it, this wall could get very damp. And eventually this stone shed will be something. So we want to keep that dry and space to, repoint it in time and all those kind of things that we need to do. So that's why we're cladding the back, to give it a nice waterproof covering. And also, this will be cool for storage of a few things. I can fix into this and we can hang stuff around there and, garden stuff and things that don't really have a place. So it'll be a nice little storage area.
Right, cut in.
That's it.
When they tell you, get your head down, I will tell you, keep your head up, and I will hold you closer, I will hold you close.
Good morning, folks. It's once again another early start, isn't it?
It's always an early start here. I don't know why we expect anything different, people.
We're battling the weather and the strong winds are coming this afternoon, so we're going to try and get the rest of this curved roof on in a hurry. Luckily, we have some help. So a couple of days have passed since we last picked up the camera, and we've got friends. One of them's very tall, so Emily's capitalising on that, and she.
I am indeed.
But we're in a rush to get this scaffold up and start getting it on before the wind gets up, so we're just going to go for it, aren't we?
Yeah, just try and get it done. Maybe some coffee.
Definitely some coffee.
You arrived with good intention, and you never meant to leave. I handed you my secrets, and you wore them on your sleeve. Truth is, I'm a stepping stone on your way to greater things. 'Cause there's a ghost in the radio that keeps it on repeat. There's a demon in a bottle trying to drag me to my knees, and I can't afford to fall apart every time we meet. Oh, there's a ghost after me. I got vengeance on my mind and anger in my chest. All my skeletons have eyes and they're shaking their fists. Truth is, I'm done telling myself I'm a man without regret.
It's just quite good that your attitude to health and safety is about on par with mine.
Yeah. Yeah, if it feels alright, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Good, thank you very much.
Anytime.
Emily will be pleased.
And you probably won't have to replace it for another few years anyway, until the wind comes and blows it up.
If it blows down, it's staying down. You put another one up. if you don't recognise the van that's parked up on our drive, or the tall fella with the long hair, that is Philly, of Philly and Keeley, friends of ours that have come to visit. It's a fly-in visit, so they're in and out pretty quick, but we are very grateful for the help of Philly putting on those last 2 runs of panels, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it was slightly dangerous, just slightly, not too bad, but very, very awkward, but they're on, and I'd say Emily's probably even more grateful than me. You can check out Philly and Keeley on YouTube. They are currently doing a tour of the States at the minute in a very, very cool old camper van, motorhome, what do you call it, RV type thing. It's very Breaking Bad, it's cool. Anyway, it's done. Well, the curves are done. I've still got to put the angle supports at the front. We've got a bit more metal to put on. Obviously, we've got to close the back in, so there's quite a lot of work to be done, but why Philly was here was very grateful for the help, just to get those last awkward panels on. And yeah, the little fiddly bits now at the end I can do myself. And we just about got it done before the weather turned, so that early start was worth doing. So there we go then, the cabin looks all right now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, we are getting there. We're slowly getting there with each little bit. It may one day be finished, who knows?
There's a little bit left to do, so we've still got the scaffolding up out front, because I've still got to do all the angle bracing at the front and whatnot, and then we're going to have something cool and further in front, so that's all to come. But as you've seen, it takes a lot of time to order and measure and get yourself sorted, which we've not really caught up since we went to England, have we?
No, we haven't. Everything just seems to be snowballing at the moment, Louise.
So we're getting there, and obviously we've had visitors, and we've got new visitors coming tomorrow, so we're going to spend some time with those, and hopefully you'll see some of that next week, and we're going to get our act together maybe, and get
maybe
and get ready to crack on and do some more bits.
We will, we promise, we will.
Just don't hold us to that. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Oh, Louise.
What?
When are we ever going to get all the stuff done?